again. So guys, we need to talk about Luna. Yes, the Terra blockchain. We've been talking about this coin for a long time here in this channel. Those of you who rode this up with me from early, well below $20 here on Luna, all the way up to our latest price target, which was at 100. Congratulations. But for the rest of you, should you enter, if your position's not big enough, should we be adding to our position right now? I'm going to share with you what I'm doing with my Luna position, what I would do if I were you in those situations. Not financial advice, but if you like this blend between technicals and fundamentals on Luna, make sure you hit up the like button, make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to check out NordVPN, who've been kind enough to support this channel by helping you to stay safe in crypto. Guys, I use NordVPN every single day, well before they helped with this channel, so make sure you check them out. Coupon code will give you 70% off of a VPN, which means you can have full privacy when browsing the internet. Your IP address can be masked. Nobody knows which country you're in. If you want to stream Netflix from a different country, you can do so. If you want to watch the F1 or some other sports from a different country, you can. Super useful to do. But more importantly, with crypto, if you've got any serious wealth in crypto and you haven't spent the $2 or $3 a month it takes to get yourself set up on a VPN, which gives you a 30-day guarantee or whatever it is they give, it's an absolute no-brainer, guys. Coupon code, oh man, will get you 70% off. But we're not here for that. We're here for Luna, because Luna has been on an absolute tear and is nothing short than what is expected. Now, let's take a step back. We know that when Bitcoin started falling, this pattern was followed by a lot of altcoins to the downside. We also know that if you're watching my videos regularly, I was saying, guys, just keep an eye on the ones which show strength. When Bitcoin has that small rally to 1-2%, how are your favorite altcoins reacting? Keep an eye on that. That's going to be the clue. Remember, I used the analogy of the elastic band? Which one is going to go firing when Bitcoin gets together? And now we're getting those clues, right? We were seeing those in times that we were monitoring Phantom, we were monitoring various other projects, including Luna, which was really moving well, and Atom was another one which we like. Now we're seeing that start to play out, because as Bitcoin has broken through trend, let's just start off with Bitcoin, just to remind you guys here on the daily chart. Bitcoin top to bottom, a break of trend, and now it's off, right? It's off to the races. It needs to create its higher high and start moving to the upside. So now, assuming Bitcoin's doing well, which is a separate conversation, I can still see some volatility in the market, but assuming Bitcoin eventually will do well once this FUD settles down and the uncertainty settles down, then we need to identify which coins are going to be firing to the upside. And Luna has proven itself, as has Phantom, which we'll cover in a separate video. You guys know we cover Phantom a lot here on this channel. But Luna has had a massive spike, and something has contributed to this quicker than most other altcoins. And that is the fact that UST is a decentralized, algorithmically backed stablecoin. Remember, what is going on in the world right now? We have sanctions upon sanctions. People struggling to access their funds, money being seized. If you're an oligarch, if you're a high net worth individual in Russia, or even if you're a normal individual in Russia, your assets are being seized and things are becoming very difficult for you in the normal fiat system, right? So you're flocking across to crypto. But the problem with crypto is if you go the traditional route on exchanges, i.e. your Coinbase, your Binance, or any of these players, you could easily, if they get subpoenaed or the government tells them just hand over the data, guess what? They're going to hand it over, right? Just like Apple handed over data when the US government asked for it. If they ask Binance or Coinbase or any of these other centralized exchanges, they're going to hand over the data because they're a company at the end of the day. They won't want to lose their license to operate. They've got shareholders. They're going to hand over the data. Fear of upsetting people, they will just hand over the data. So now, what does that mean for these people? Well, these people then have to go via decentralized methods. And the decentralized methods mean you can't use USDC, which is owned by Circle. You can't use Tether, which could easily get handed over as well. They have to use a different on-ramp, and that on-ramp is UST. What do we know about UST? We know UST, every time one is minted, so you give your dollar and you mint a UST, it has to go and burn the equivalent in Luna. This reduces the supply in Luna, which pushes up the price. Great mechanism in Luna. One of the reasons I was so bullish on it in, many months ago, we were talking about Luna, guys. You can see even our drawings are still left here on the Luna chart, well before 22 cents here. We said, look, we had a price target initially of 79. You can see how perfectly we met that target. We then said, okay, what's our next target? We're going to go and meet that target. We met $100, and now you can see my latest target is for Luna to reach $140 just from this technical target, which is 1.618. In fact, I think it can surpass that because Luna is a great platform and it has a lot of potential. And even if you just look at the mechanism of how much is being burnt, UST continues to grow in market cap, then Luna will continue to be burnt, and that's going to continue to drive the price upwards. But the question arises, Can I enter now? Is it too late? Well, the first thing I will always say is, please, guys, do not chase pumps. Really important. This is a big pump right now. Let's face it. Let's take our measuring tool. Let's take it from the 200-day moving average, which, by the way, guys, if you've been following my videos, beautiful time to buy. Always on your 200-day moving average. I like to use that as a rule of thumb. Let's take this from here to where we're at currently, and we're trading at 100% pump here, guys. Absolutely huge in just a couple of days. And this is why anybody who tells me, oh, let's time the market, absolutely not. If you just left the market and tried to enter it, just from 22nd of Feb up to where we're at now, you've missed 100% gain on your Luna. Huge move to the upside. Now, your best bet for Luna is waiting for a calling off period of retracement. And there's always a retracement, guys. Anybody who tells you, no, I'm scared it's going to run all the way up to $140, they're missing the longer term point. Every coin, including Bitcoin, including Ethereum, retraces. I mean, anybody who said that about Bitcoin when it touched 69, we're like, oh, we're gonna miss it up to 100 and 150,000. It came back, right? Coins do come back. That's the aim. That's the nature of the market. People manipulate the market. Whales manipulate the market to give themselves a chance to re-enter. And naturally, you'll get chances to re-enter. So be patient. If you're really feeling the FOMO, nibble a little bit. Just nibble. Just dollar cost average and nibble. Choose a day every week and just nibble, or every day if you want to. But for me, you don't want to be getting in the habit of chasing green candles, even though we fully expect Luna to go from strength to strength. If Bitcoin can start to move and really move to the upside, I fully expect us to hit this target of 140 and really eclipse that to the upside here on Luna. Luna is one of the premier projects here on in crypto right now. Now, I'm going to give you another one. If you feel like you've missed the pump on Luna, but you still want to do something right now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a clue. And it's going to start off with looking at DeFi Llama. And on DeFi Llama, you will see that this just gives you further evidence that Luna is a beast. The last 7-day change, 44% growth in the total value locked. People are flocking to Luna right now and locking their money in the Luna ecosystem. Incidentally, we're also seeing Phantom up 65%, which we're going to cover in the Phantom video later on. But Luna, second to just Ethereum, and now getting close to that 25 billion total value locked mark. That is huge. That is huge for Luna, and really good progress for them to really start ramping up and heading high values in total value locked. Let's just click into the Luna ecosystem. And what I want to show you specifically is the other opportunities. Now, when you click into Luna, you're going to see a bunch of different projects in the Luna ecosystem. You can create a basket of these or choose a handful of your favorite ones from here and invest through them. That can become your proxy investment into Luna. Now, obviously, these are smaller market cap projects. They can move much faster, but they can also move much faster to the downside. So you've got to do so with the part of your portfolio that you're willing to lose, the risky part, as a proxy vote for your Luna. This does not replace a Luna investment. You still need to be smart to enter your Luna position on the pullbacks. But you can see here, Anchor Protocol, another great protocol. This is the premium use case of UST right now. People are staking and getting amazing returns using Anchor Protocol. Then got things like Astroport, which is their DEX, TerraSwap, another DEX. A lot of great projects here for you to kind of walk down, look at the progress of them, stick to probably the ones with the higher market caps, total value locked, because you know they're more safer plays and been around for a while. That can be your clever way of entering the Luna ecosystem during this run. There you go, guys. There was a quick update on Luna, because Luna is really showing some strength. And as I said, we need to marry up what's going on in the fundamentals to what's going on in the price. And when I can tie those two, it really does give me confidence in the project. And we can see people are actively using Luna right now. It's a good use case. People are using it. It's adding value to their life. Not just pumping because of speculation. That should give you conviction when a coin moves based on people actually using what it was intended for. That should then make you understand, okay, I'm investing in something which over the years really provide value and is here to stay. If you enjoyed this blend between technical and fundamental analysis on Luna, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to check out NordVPN. Links in the description, 70% off, coupon code. Oh man, it's going to make sure you stay safe in crypto, which is ultimately the most important thing. The number one rule is to preserve your wealth before trying to build some more. So don't be reckless, the door open, so to speak, and not have a VP. Absolute basics in terms of security and the starting point for anybody looking to get involved in crypto. What I'm going to do at the end of this video is I'm going to link up the video to my Bitcoin narrative. Go watch that video from yesterday. Really important video in terms of why I think this Bitcoin pump is different. And it's very similar to Luna. Bitcoin and Luna right now are proving their use cases. And these narratives are really going to hold true for a long time. And that is why the pump we're seeing now, even though we may head down to the downside, is really a watershed moment here for crypto, and a real big moment here in 2022 for the wider crypto economy. And it's got me super bullish again, got me reinvigorated that people all across the world, not just third world countries, are really turning to crypto and using it when fiat exchanges and the monetary system is down. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.